guest tonight is the man behind the smash hit web series Pale Force. It's a juggernaut. It's taken over the web. It's beginning his second national stand-up tour, which will take him to the Star Plaza Theater in Merrillville, Indiana. That's Merrillville, that's right. August 23rd. Please welcome the always funny Mr. Jim Gaffigan. We are the two most sickly people on television.
You can tell it's August. You know.
We're blowing out plasma screens all across America right now.
We gotta fix this. Something strange going on.
Just the contrast. How are you?
I'm good.
Did I say that you're performing in Merrillville,
Indiana?
And that's quite near where you're from, isn't that right?
Yes, I'm very close to there. I'm from outside of Gary, which is Gary's where they make the bathroom smell.
What? They make that's where it was manufactured?
Yes, it's there's a certain, I don't know who they named Gary after, but that guy had some BO.
They must love that joke in Gary.
They love it.
Now, when you go there, do you stay in a hotel? Do you stay with friends, family? How does it work?
Well, you know, I have a lot of friends and obviously relatives near there, and I've already gotten the emails. When you come back, you have to stay with us. And I'm like, no, I don't. You know, because everyone's house seems to have their own kind of smell. I'm always like, are you guys making vitamins in here? Who's cooking the feet? You know, because they are done.
Cooking feet, huh? Yeah.
You know, and everyone has a schedule. They're like, we were thinking breakfast around 7. Yeah, think again. Now, where can I watch TV all day in my underwear? You know?
Now, is that something you like to do? You like to watch TV in your underwear?
I watch a lot of television. I think you know you're addicted to TV when the battery in your remote goes out and you replace it with the battery from the smoke alarm. I only smoke in bed anyway. I don't understand the people that don't like to watch TV. They're like, I prefer to read. It's like, have you watched television? It is way better. There's pictures, there's sound, and most importantly, no reading.
You need to get that message to the schools, I think.
That's right.
The kids need to hear about that.
TV is important.
That's what I think. Now, do you get, you talking about you live in hotels, do you get sick of living in hotels? You know,
I love hotels. I do, honestly, I feel a little guilty when I get in the cab, you know, when I get out of the cab and the bellhop's like, can I help you with your backpack? And I'm like, no, but here's $1. Sorry you have to dress like Captain Crunch. Do enjoy those crunch berries.
Yeah. It's a good
season.
Now, you're going on a big tour, I understand.
Yes.
It's a big comedy tour. Yeah. What do you do after the show? What do you do to wind down?
Well,
probably pretty late when you're done, is that right?
Yeah, pretty late, but, you know, I am a pig. So I'll try and sample the local, you know, it seems like every city is famous for some type of food. You know, it's almost as if there was like a meeting. You know, it's like, all right, Chicago, we'll take deep dish pizza. Okay, Philadelphia, cheesesteak. Cincinnati, chili. Okay, Boston, beans. Beans. Yeah, beans are awesome. They're wicked awesome, and the Yankees suck. Dunkin' Donuts rocks.
Why did we pick beans? I don't know.
I don't know. I love Dunkin' Donuts. Is there like a rule that there has to be a homeless guy standing outside of every Dunkin' Donuts? But it is usually pretty late, you know, when I get done with the shows. So I'll go to like a Denny's or a Waffle House. You ever been to a Waffle House, anyone?
Sure.
Those are the white trash people.
Yeah.
I love Waffle House. I thought the IHOP was a dump until I went into a Waffle House. You know, here's something you'll never hear in a Waffle House. Nice job cleaning up. Now, if you've never been to a Waffle House, just imagine a gas station bathroom that sells waffles.
So the IHOP looks pretty good compared to the Waffle House.
No, it's, you know, it's like the Waffle House is so white trash it makes the IHOP appear international. It's like everyone's dressed in fatigues and chain smoking. I'm like, are we having waffles or reshooting Deer Hunter?
Yeah.
I've seen a gun like 5 times in my life. 3 of them have been in Waffle House.
Really? People, they put it down next to the waffles when they dig in?
There's like a dangerous feel. Even the Waffle House sign looks like a ransom note. You know? There's always a letter out. Occasionally it'll be the W, so it'll read Awful House. Everyone's drunk in there. You know, everyone's drunk in Waffle House because there's pictures of the food on the menu. It's like, how drunk do you have to be to not remember what a waffle looks like? Oh, yeah, it's like a plaid pancake, you know. But I love it.
You love it. Yeah.
Go to Waffle House. It's the best.
That makes up for everything you just said about them. That stop the lawsuit.
They know they're not serving caviar there, you know. It's great. It's always strange going in there during the day because, you know, usually it's like 2 a.m. and I'm always like, this looks weird. I think I threw up in here. Oh, there it is.
But you think it's okay because the Waffle House people know that they're not shooting for the moon.
No, yeah, it's really great, and it costs like a nickel.
Right.
You know,
that's my beef. I've said this before. But that's my beef with Olive Garden. Is that Olive Garden, which is fine.
Yeah.
But they do have these commercials where a guy comes from the old country of Sicily, and he's a master chef in Sicily, and they take him to the Olive Garden, and he has like one bite of the veal piccata, and he's like, oh, and starts crying, and he's like, this is the best Italian food I've ever. No!
Yeah.
It's pretty good for the money. Just say that.
I mean,
it's the same thing with Waffle House, you know?
Yes. It's true.
I love it. It's you've got to adjust your expectations.
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask you about this, the Sexy Tour. You call this the Sexy Tour?
Right.
Is that right?
Yes.
We have to ask you, this is the poster for the Sexy Tour.
Right.
Let's see.
Yes.
Jim Gaffigan, the Sexy Tour now.
Right.
You and I are pals, and we've known each other a long time. Now, hang on that picture. What's sexy about this picture?
Well, there's a lot of things that are sexy. I guess I look like I'm in a police lineup, I guess, a little bit. But
you're the guy that was cut out of The Usual Suspects.
Well, the Sexy Tour is obviously, you know, because I'm sexy.
Yeah.
No, it's obviously a bit of a joke.
Sure,
so I didn't want the picture to be anything where I'm like, oh, I'm so
holding a kitten and looking all,
So it was definitely kind of something that I wanted to play with, and I wanted to pick the weirdest one, and I look a little constipated, and
and you know, that's how people's arms are that are, it's true.
Yeah.
Now, what about Pale Force? We're going to have some more Pale Force coming soon?
I hope so, if it's up to you, Conan. It's up to you.
Sure. A cartoon where I'm humiliated routinely?
Well, it's hard, because there's a lot of work that goes into those.
Yeah.
And,
no, people really do love them, so I hope there are more. For a complete list of where Jim will be performing on the Sexy Tour, because people want to go to jimgaffigan.com. That's just probably on the internet, huh?
Yeah, that's the new internet.
See? I know what's going on. Jim Gaffigan, thank you so much.
Buddy.
Always a pleasure. We'll be right back. Mason Jennings, stick around.